And so, I'm a little late. So I was gonna do cute things today, because everyone's doing cute things with their, you know, cute dogs, cute babies, cute unicycles. Instead of being cute, my dog decided to infest my house with fleas, which is like the opposite of cute. So I've spent the last day, well, all last night actually, obliterating all the fleas. And you know, I like to think of it as like going to war, and it looks something like this. Dive! But in all actuality, it looks actually something like this. So that was my day yesterday, on top of like the worst day ever of work. So when I got home, I really wasn't feeling like making a video. But, you know, I'll accept whatever consequences that comes with. But I do have a proposition for you, James. You know, I noticed when I smile and do facial expressions in this mask, it just comes off as creepy. Like, look. Yeah, all creepy. I can't do any facial expressions. I can just be like... Anyway, instead of doing cute things, I decided to do things that make me rage. The rage list goes as such. Kesha. M. Night Shyamalan.
Don't do it. Don't do it. If there's no other...
Stop! Fun-sized candy, because compared to normal candy, it's not any funner. It's less fun than, you know, hassle candy. That's what those little shitty packages should be called. Easy open containers bother me. Yeah, it makes me rage, just because, you know, usually when it's something has to convince you that it's easy open, it's not that easy to open. This crap. Alright. Now just hang up on the wall. Yeah, alright. When this happens, when you're opening a bag of chips and you open too hard and it explodes everywhere, and you know, you can't eat any of those chips because they're all over the floor. And you have flea powder on the floor. It's a true story. And for today, to finish off my rage list, bicyclist. Now, you know, I didn't have a thing against bicyclists until I started driving. And then I realized that all of them are assholes. You could be a normal, awesome person, but then you get on a bike. I'll be driving and a bicyclist is just fucking in the road with me. Why? There's a sidewalk. There's like actually a trail. There'll be a bicyclist trail, and they'll be like, nah, man, I'm a car. You're not a car, man. You're a bike. In other events, though, James, I do have to punish you, but I do have a proposition for you. You went 6 minutes, which way over your 4-minute rule, and even over the altered rule we discussed over the phone of 4 to 5 minutes. If you are willing to waive my lateness, I will waive your overage. Should you choose to accept your punishment and give me mine, your punishment shall be... You need to purchase tampons. Doesn't matter, any price range will do. You know, you don't need the super deluxe. And you need to use them creatively in your next video. Real quick, I wanted to mention an article that I had noticed online, and you know, the implications that article means, which is why I'm wearing the Philosopher Michael mask. Philosopher isn't a word. Basically, this article talks about the route that gay rights is taking to defend themselves, and that is that it is a genetic trait that can't be changed in the brain, and that is structurally created in people. I 100% agree with this statement, and the fact that, you know, people deserve to have their rights. But this article brings up a good point. Where do we draw the line on rights? A lot of pedophiles can't help the fact that they're attracted to children, just like homosexuals can't help the fact that they're attracted to the same sex. It's their genetics and brain structure. They can't do anything to change it. Still, we use the argument of structural difference in homosexuality, but we don't apply this broadly to all types of mental disorders, essentially. Where exactly do we draw the line? What is considered a disorder? What's considered normal functioning? What's considered structural differences? And what can we ethically allow to happen? I have my beliefs on the subject, but I'd like to hear not only James and Kyle's beliefs on the subject, but also our viewers, if there are any viewers. Moving on to the story, I just have to comment before I make up this part of the story. I tried to keep the story normal, like you wanted, Kyle, but then you just an ape. Alright, you know what? We're going with this, but you're not gonna like it. Little did everyone know that Carl had sponge DNA inside of his blood. So instead of dying, every molecule of Carl's blood began to turn into more Carls. In a matter of minutes, the corpse that was once Carl was now surrounded by 50 more Carls, and the number was still growing. From here, the 50 Carls looked at each other. They knew what had to be done.